word I was saying. It was terrible. All right, so this is to be able to load up the rest of your follow-up sequence in your host or in your GVO hosting service here. So what you want to do is, the first thing is, let's close a couple windows here. All right, so we're going to go to our Mobi Office members area. You're going to go to your partners area. Takes it a minute. We're going to go to promoting, or start promoting. Alright, and here is the My Top tier. So you're going to go to your email copy. And it grinds a little slowly here. Got too many things running on this poor computer. Okay, so this is actually a copy of a solo ad here, and if you go down, here is your follow-up sequence. So there's 18 of these emails. They're all numbered. You get all the way down here to the bottom, and you will see there's now 19. I thought there was 18, so now there's 19 of them. So what you're going to do is go to email number 1, because that's what you're starting with. And let's see here. And then the next thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have your link available. So what I would do is take this information here, so you have it available. I would just copy it, and I would just paste it onto another Word document here, just so you have just that information available to add to all of your follow-up sequence. So we have this here. So we're going to go to email number 1, and you go to the subject line, copy that, go to your GVO account, go to add another follow-up, because this is the first of the 19 emails. It takes a minute for it to open up. Or more than a minute to open up. Okay, so we're going to put our subject line in here. Again, you want to make sure this always reads 1. Okay, the only time it'll read 0 is if it's the first intro email, and you don't want to put any other numbers in here, because that'll just say from the last email you're going to skip so many days before the next email comes out. Some people do that. I like an email going out every single day. Then what you're going to do is open up your window to paste from Word. Go back to your let's see here, this one. Go back to your email, and this says first name, and I'll show you what it means by that. You're going to copy all your email all the way down to where it says talk soon, and actually I'll cut that part out because you already have your sign off. So you're going to go back here to the email body, copy all of this to right above, just to the last link, copy, and then go back to your GVO, and you're going to paste all of that in there. And then hit, then you're going to skip a couple lines. And remember how I had you make this sign off. You're going to take, let's see, we're going to go actually from the talk soon. Copy that and paste it back in that window. Alright, then hit insert, and you'll notice there's 2 different font sizes there, so we're going to adjust that in a second here. But the first thing that we have to do is we have to make sure that these links are correct. So where we want to send these is to, because this is just to the general MTTB sales letter, has no affiliate code in it. So you want to make sure you eliminate that code and you want to put your code in it. You don't have to have your code showing on this page, but you want to build it into that. So what you're going to do is go back to your document that has your code. You're going to copy that code. Copy that code and paste it there. And update. So see, now it still is this, but if you were to look at that code that's been built into it, it will have your entire tracking code built in there. Okay? So now what I want to do is always make sure, because the code you have there, I want to make sure we have the right code there. Okay, good. That's where we want. All right. I just always double check your codes, your links before you do anything. So now what we're going to want to do is we got to change this one here because these have two links built into them. So again, open it up, take this link out, even though that's what will appear on the page, and paste in your affiliate link with your tracking code on it. And update, okay, and make sure there's no others. Now what you're going to do is where it says first name, GVO has a specific code for that. So go to Insert Field, hit the drop-down menu, go to Subscriber, then over here to First Name, and you click on that. So see how theirs appears, and then you still got your comma. So as they open up their email, it'll have their first name and then the rest of your body. So it looks like you're personally addressing the email to them. Okay? Mm-hmm. So then we're going to click anywhere on this page in here, inside this document, click, hit Control A, which then highlights the entire thing, and go to your font size. And I like GVO in a 12 font. It's easy to open or easy to read for people when they open their email, but it's not massive. So you can get a lot of content in one page. So then what you're going to do is while this is highlighted, you're going to hit Control C, which is copying it, because you can't right click with a mouse on that particular one. Now you're going to put your cursor into this text message area. Now you can use your mouse and hit right key and then hit paste, and everything will appear there. So it'll have your links and so on. Everything will appear there. And then this has your links built in. Again, if you double check, you can go to that link. You can look at the link that's embedded in it, and that has your entire code in there. So you want to make sure that you go to those steps. You're setting it for one day after the previous one, and then hit add. And so now there's your next email. So when you're ready to go again, you just hit add follow-up, and I'll do one more here for you. We're now going to go back over here to the top tier, and we're going to look at email number 2. So we want to copy the subject line, go back to GVO, insert the subject line, okay, and then we're going to put it into our body here. So we're now going to go back and we're going to, they want the first name again, so we're going to copy all the way down just before it says talk soon, because you have your own sign off. So copy that, put it back in GVO, insert. Now we want to insert, oh, I should have inserted more, but okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and insert more. Come on. Okay, I'm going to undo that because I screwed that up. Right, let's just delete all that. Delete. All right, we're going to do that again. So we're going to hit insert. And then remember, we got to add your sign off to it, which is what I forgot. So we're going to go back to the Word document. We're going to take the sign off along with this disclaimer, copy that, and we're going to add it to the bottom here, paste, and then insert. Now what we got to do is go back and change the links. So go back to your document where you have your link saved. Copy this link. You want to make sure that the highlight covers the exact thing. Don't make it go further, because sometimes that'll make the code not work. So just copy. Oops. Then we'll go back to our link here. So we highlight that. Check the link. That's not the one we want. Delete that out of there. Paste ours in there. And then hit update. Then go up, and if he's got another link in his, which he doesn't. So this one only has one link built into it, which is right here. Okay? So then what you're going to do is go up here to where it says first name. Highlight that, but leave the comma in there. I'm going to go to subscriber and first name. And that way then their first name will appear. And then you want to put your cursor on the page, hit Control A to highlight everything. We're going to change our font size to 12. Then we're going to hit Control C to copy it. Come over here to this text message area and hit paste. Now that's ready to go. It's set up for one day after. It's got its subject line in there. And we hit add. So there. That's what you want to do. Is so you're just going to kind of repeat that whole process again and again and again. And so Doug, I'll send you this document here, so you don't even have to make it yourself, and it'll have your link and your sign off on it, so that you can copy it to every one of the messages you post. Okay?
Okay.